This is Genesis 7 and 16. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as the Most High had commanded him. And YAHAWASHI shut him in.
And Noah was out there prophesying for 120 years, man. He was a preacher of righteousness, man. He was telling them, man. They ain't listening, man. Same way they ain't listening to us, man. We are here telling hey, America gonna be destroyed with fire, man. According to the scriptures, man.
And at that time, they didn't see no rain, so they didn't believe.
Yeah, what it is, like the brother said, at that time, they didn't see no rain. Okay? What they seen was, when we down south, we in Arkansas. When you wake up in the morning, you got that moisture on the ground. So that's the way it used to be in the ancient world. That's how the Most High watered the, earth. When you go in Kroger's and, like when you go in Kroger's and Target and in Target Supercenter and Walmart, that mist that watered the vegetables and stuff, that's what they got that from, man, out of the scriptures, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
And the flood was 40 days upon the earth.
Go ahead.
And the waters increased.
And the waters increased, man. Go ahead.
And bear up the ark. And it was lifted up above the earth.
And it was lifted up above the earth, man. So that water raised the ark up, man. Go ahead.
And the waters prevailed and were...
He said the waters prevailed. Did the people prevail or the water? Look up the word prevail right there. Continue on, bro. Okay.
And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth.
So yeah, the water prevailed and increased greatly upon the earth, man. We're gonna look up that word prevail. Here.
It's Strong's H 1396. Kaveh. And it's to prevail, have strength, be strong.
So was the people strong or the water? Who was the strongest, the people or the water, man?
Water.
All right, like the brother said, the water was pretty mighty, man. And see, that's how cold the Most High is, man. He used the elements to destroy you, man. Fire and water, man. He uses it to destroy you, man. Kill you. See that? Go ahead.
It says, be powerful, be mighty.
Was the people powerful or the water? And who used that water to kill people? Hey, y'all about to smell shine, man. Go ahead.
Be great, be strong, mighty, to prevail, to make strong, strengthen, to confirm, give strength, to confirm a covenant, to show oneself mighty, to act proudly towards the Most High.
All right, so what it is the Most High made the water strong to where it killed everybody. Okay? And guess what? That's why it killed them, because they were talking noise. They wasn't doing what they supposed to be doing. And guess why he flooded the earth? Because of Cain. The wickedness. So he let you rack up your charges. Ah, yeah. Yeah. So now you done gave me a reason to kill you.
Yeah.
See? I was minding my business. Now you gave me a reason to kill you. Now, you running your mouth. You know? All right, so go ahead.
This is Genesis 7 and 18. And the waters prevailed.
And the water was mighty and strong. Go ahead.
And were increased greatly upon the earth.
Go ahead.
And the ark went upon the face of the waters.
Right, go ahead.
And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth. And all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered.
All the high hills, meaning the mountains. Go ahead.
15 cubits upward did the waters prevail.
So it's above the mountain, man. 15 cubits, man. The water swallowed everything, man. But the ark. Go ahead.
And the mountains were covered, and all flesh died that moved upon the earth.
All flesh died. All of it. So is the Most High YAHAWASHI a killer? Yeah. It tells you in the scriptures he's a killer. He said all flesh. Scripture, according to Moses, when he took the notes down, Moses wrote down all flesh died. Everybody but Noah and the animal. I mean 8 souls in the animal. Everybody else died out. They gave up their goat. Babies too. He said, babies, the Most High wouldn't do that. Well, where'd the baby go? He said they were eating and married and giving into marriage. When you read Matthew 24 and 38, marriage is sex. So they had babies back then. Same way they got today. Nothing new up under the sun. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Genesis 7 and 21. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle,
Go ahead.
and of beast, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man.
So he's telling you, animals died off too. Go ahead.
All in whose nostrils was the breath of life of all that was in the dry land died,
Go ahead.
and every living substance was destroyed, which was upon the face of the ground,
Go ahead.
both man and cattle and the creeping things.
So even birds died. See that? They ain't had nowhere to land. Even the birds died off, man. The ones that he didn't put in the ark. Go ahead.
And the fowl of the heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth.
Go ahead.
And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark.
See? So who was in that ark remained alive. Everything else out of there. Go ahead.
And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
So 150 days. Guess how long that is? 5 months. So the water was strong on the earth for 5 months, man. YAHAWASHI was making sure things was dead. Said, yeah, you ain't gonna swim for 5 months. You out of there. Nah, non-stop without a bird, like the brother said, a bird fly for 5 months without landing, getting some rest. How you gonna go to sleep? You know what I'm saying? The water was strong on the earth, man, for 5 months, man. Yeah, we're gonna go to we're gonna go to chapter 8 and read a little bit of that, and then we're gonna go back to Peter's. It's chapter 8 now.
And this is Genesis 8 and 1. And the Most High remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark.
Go ahead.
And the Most High made a wind to pass over the earth.
See, he made that wind. That's how he rebuked. That's how he rebuked that water. He made the wind. So that goes to show you the Most High and his Son talk to the wind, man. So who bring these hurricanes and who bring these tornadoes? It's the Most High talking to the wind, man. It's the finger of YAHAWASHI, man. Talking to the wind, man. Go ahead. Yeah, see. Yeah.
And the waters besieged.
Yep. No, a wage. As wage. So like, read that again for me. Sorry, bro. We in verse 1? Yeah, that's way. Yeah. So what it is as waves. When look up the word as waves right there. And what it is the water withdrew itself. You know what I'm saying? When that strong wind came up on the earth, the water withdrew itself, man. So that's why the water got boundaries. Brother gonna look it up. Read it again for me, bro. Off the top.
This is Genesis 8:1. And the Most High remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And the Most High made a wind to pass over the earth.
See, he made a wind to pass over the earth, man. So the Most High, YAHAWASHI, control the wind, man. Go ahead.
And the waters assuaged.
That's waves. Yeah. Yeah, the water, it's different in yours. Spell it for them so they can see. Spell it for them.
Okay.
In this brother Bible, for some reason, it's spelled different. I don't know, spell it for them.
It's ASSUAGED.
In mine, this is, in mine, it got, in my Bible, it got, this is Genesis 8 and verse 1. It got as waves. It's ASSWAGED. And ED is past tense, meaning it happened. So, for some reason, it's spelled different in here.
That's right.
I don't know. What do you got in yours?
The same thing as yours.
Same thing as mine? Yeah, I don't know why it's spelled different in there. But, as we can just say decrease.
Shakha. And it's to subsize, decrease.
Yeah, that's all I wanted out there. So it decreased, man. So the Most High caused that strong wind to come up on the earth, and guess what? The water decreased, man. You know, it drew back. You know, that's why you got boundaries that the water can't pass now. You know, with the rivers and stuff. And that's YAHAWASHI wanted to bring a hurricane or a tornado, or however they do it for judgment. Okay, continue.
Verse 2. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped.
See, the fountain of the deep, the water was coming from beneath too, and it was coming from the heaven. Yeah. Read it again slow so they can see it.
Okay, this is Genesis 8:2. The fountains also of the deep.
The fountains also of the deep. So it's coming from the ground, man. So the Most High was causing the water to come from the ground and the heavens, man. Go ahead.
And the windows of heaven.
See? So you getting it from the top and the bottom, man. Is the Most High a killer? Man. Go ahead, bro.
Were stopped.
Were stopped. So he cut it off, man. So they let you know the Heavenly Father and His Son control the elements, man. Go ahead.
And the rain from heaven was restrained.
See, it was held back, man. Go ahead.
And the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated.
Yeah. So after the 5 months, that was it. So that's all I wanted out of that. Go back to Peter's. But I just wanted to give you, you know what I'm saying, run it down to you. Sometimes it's good to go back and, you know what I'm saying, just read that for edification and let it come out so they can see. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go back to Peter's.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. For this they were willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water.
So you see what it's talking about. It was flooded, man. Everything was underwater, man. You see? Go ahead.
Whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water and with water perished.
Perished. They died out. Even the animals, even the fowls, man. People. Only what was on the ark was safe. Preserved in order to repopulate the earth, man. Go ahead.
But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store.
So it's kept in store. Everything continuing its course, man. Them events happen, all these events going on the earth, everything is kept in store, man. For what? Let's see. Go ahead.
Reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
So there you go. So this time, instead of water, the Heavenly Father gonna bring fire, man. And you're not gonna be able to escape, man. Did we not just read that he's a killer, man? So he's gonna bring fire this time, man. Oh, that ain't gonna happen to America. All right. They were saying the same thing you saying right now. That wasn't gonna flood. See? You wise in your own counsel, man. The scriptures say different. The scriptures say different, man. You wise in your own counsel, man. Go ahead.
So verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years.
So one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years. So in our time, it's 1,000 years. But with the Heavenly Father and His Son time, it's one day. Okay? So they don't have a short attention span or short memory. They don't have amnesia. You see? He gonna fulfill his promises, man. So what you got, bro? What you say?
I was gonna say I seen a GMS video. One of the brothers, I can't remember which one it was, but they, in that one scripture, he was watching Apostle Tahar break that scripture down, and he said, broke it down even further. He said, if you're a man that's between the ages of 45 and 50, you've been on this earth 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's,
Yeah, dealing with the time. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So that ain't so this is the thing. Well, he got that from the apostle. You know, he got that.
Yeah,
He said he got it from the apostle.
Yeah, he got it from the apostle.
But so that ain't a long time. And just like you was saying, like a brother was saying, that you got it from the apostle. Hey, the Most High don't have a memory law. Heavenly Father and His Son don't have memory law. They don't have a amnesia. They remember everything, man. And these people got to play, man. I mean, these people got to pay for what they have done on this earth, man. Nobody ain't gonna escape, man. Give me an Ecclesiastes 3 and I think it's 15.
This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 15.
Yeah. And and 16.
This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past.
Yeah. So when the Most High sent his son, which I don't know the date, but I can tell you it's close, according to the prophecies, and you people are doing wickedness on this earth, and you say, well, I did that 3 years ago. The Most High required that which is past, right? Alright, that's why you gotta repent and change your life, man. Come back to YAHAWASHI, man, so you can be covered, man. Because if not, no mercy, man. You're bringing fire this time, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
What did he say? Moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. So we under the sun. So Solomon is telling you, look, but you was the wisest king. He searched out good and evil, man. He saw under the heavens, under the sun, the place of judgment. In other words, where the Most High giving out sentences. Okay? He was giving out sentences, and if there was a sentence on the death, that's what it was going to be. Go ahead.
And the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
So it said the place of righteousness, the kingdom of heaven is going to be on the earth, right? When the Israelites are ruling again, and he saw wickedness on the earth. Sin. That's what iniquity is, wickedness and sin. So everything is played out on the earth. Judgment is played out on the earth, man. That's why you see these people dying, man, like that. That's why you see babies dying left and right, man. You know? The judgment, man, is the will of YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
Verse 17. I said in mine heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked. For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
See? So just because he ain't got you at that particular time when you was running your mouth don't mean that you got away. You just letting your charges stack up. You know? Give me Job 4 and 7. Job 4 and 7.
This is Job chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish, being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off.
So whoever perished innocent, man. Somebody always got a charge on him, man. Most I know what he's doing, man. He let you rack up your charges, man. So if you drop dead, whether it be a grown man, grown woman, a little child, a little baby, hey, most I get you, man. You know what I'm saying? They say, well, how can the baby get judged and they just not born on the earth? It's past life. He went up to the heavens, got sent back down, and got judged. He or she went up to the heavens, right? And the Most High gave them their sentence, and they were brought back down here to get judged, man.
So this says in verse 9.
Go ahead.
This is verse 9. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed.
See?